Okay, I'm going to talk today about an issue that's been a concern of me for some time. And I'm going to talk about the impact of social media. Now, I think we're all familiar with what social media is. When I was a youngster, a teenager, we didn't have any technology like we've got today. And so it's certainly the case that you could argue that I'm 63 years of age and basically I'm the wrong generation to talk about this. Wrong. I actually think that technology and social media is a magnificent tool, and it enables us today to do things that couldn't have been conceived when I was 15, 16 years of age. For example, a couple of days ago, I was teaching a Chinese man in China on Skype, and quite remarkable to be able to converse with him on video link. Also, this video that I'm making now would have been quite unimaginable 50 years ago, and it's obviously enabled lots of people to be able to do something similar to myself, to become seen, to become known, and also enabled many of them to thrive with their own businesses. So I am a great supporter of social media and all the benefits that are clearly there to be taken. So what's my gripe? Well, I'm afraid my concern is mainly focused on young people and the effect it has on them. I'm talking and referring to teenagers and upper primary school children, because these children are taking on board social media, and it is becoming almost a substitute friend for them. And the time that they use social media, they spend vast amounts of time on social media, sending tweets, sending texts, and viewing other people's pages. And there seems to be this obsession with likes. The more likes you have, the more friends you have. Well, let's stop right there. These people are not friends. These people on social media are just other people who are using social media. Friends, what are they? Well, I have to refer back to when I was a child, and we got friends basically by doing things together, by talking about things together, by visiting places together, by playing together. These shared experiences were what I considered to be the bonds of friendship. And this enabled us to develop social skills, so that as we approached adulthood, we knew certainly we had some skills in how to talk to people, as to how to listen to people, to understand them, to empathize with them. And basically a large number of skills that human beings need to have throughout their life. Now, the point I'm making is that with the advent of social media, it is now quite possible for youngsters to have no contact in terms of being with their peer group other than when they go to school. And of course at school they are preoccupied with time in the classroom and so have little time to indulge in the important task of socialization with their peers. So they turn to social media via their phone or via their laptop and they seek it out there. However, the important thing is that this type of contact is not nourishing in terms of how you feel. For many teenagers, social media is a place where they feel alone, feel isolated, and they don't feel wanted because it falls well short. It's great for texting, great for messaging, but how is it great for involvement in activities together? Those memories that I hold so great of things that I did when I was a teenager, and I can recall the friends that I had who were involved in that. This has been a tremendous grounding for me in terms of my social and personal development. Now, finally, I just want to point out that the children are not being cared for adequately by a large number of parents. Here again, the problem is that the parents are also using social media, and they are also adopting the same habits, and so they are neglecting their parental duties, which is in terms of involvement in their children's lives, because they are addicted, and that's the important word here. They are addicted just as much as their children to these social media platforms. Now, when I was a boy, my father, he provided me with constant, I use the word positively, constant attention and interaction with me. He played football in the garden with me. He learnt chess by playing with me. He took me to the town to shop for toys. He went with me to football matches. He was constantly trying to educate me in terms of knowledge. All of these positive experiences, he was giving his time because he understood that giving his time was a major part of being a parent. Sadly, here today, there are many adults who are parents in name, but are not parents in action, and they neglect their child. Okay, so I'll be interested to hear your comments, and that's my view on the addiction of social media.